Hello again, YouTubers. This is, of course, Bobby Gaines, and I am very proud to be with you here today as we prepare to reach another checkpoint in the remarkable run to Christmas 2017. And that is, of course, the revealing of the logo for the 2017 Christmas season, the official logo, of course. And it's no mystery that I love the Christmas logo. I always have, always will. And this year especially, I'm very proud with what I've put out. Over the years, I've had some remarkable logos, just ranging from really colorful to really subdued, different styles, different fonts, just everything. And as I've mentioned in previous logo rants, there is no wrong way to do it. It's just kind of the mood I'm in at the time, the feel that I'm going for, which varies from year to year. Even this year, following a new direction, I could have just stuck to last year's, which was a fantastic logo, but this year, just tearing it all down and starting again. And this is the byproduct of my work as I reveal it now, the 2017 Christmas logo. Now you may notice that it borrows some elements from 2015 in the color scheme and the kind of the design and the font of the logo, but there's also a lot of differences, and there's a lot of things that are being referenced here from different logos. Most notably are the triple Christmas trees at the top, a separate graphic that I designed and then put it on this logo. Those are significant because those are, of course, a direct reference to the Christmas 2007 logo. And this is the 10-year anniversary of Christmas '07, one of the greatest Christmases of all time. It's one that I don't talk about, but I'll get into that in another video. This is about the future of Christmas, the new Christmas logo, officially revealing it today. Been sitting on it for a while. I was even blown away when I first finished it. There were a lot of elements in this logo that made it difficult to design, but ultimately that much more satisfying when it was finished. And I love the final result. I really do. I've been telling people I think this is my best Christmas logo ever. I mean, maybe that's a bit strong, but I think it's stronger than last year. I think it's even stronger than like 2012 when I kind of just let loose with a bunch of different symbols. And, this one is kind of like chaotic, but it's also still laid out really well, I think. Some years I try to cram a lot of stuff into the Christmas logo. Last year was a little more of a simplified approach. Different years have seen different logos. And this year kind of saw the best of the past few years of logo design. As I mentioned, the 2015 kind of element there. But also, just some new elements, and the fact that the shape of this logo went through a lot of metamorphoses through the course of it. There were a lot of graphics that I worked on in this logo, and I wasn't sure if I was going to use all of them. I technically didn't use all of them, but I used most of them. The peppermint graphic, the triple Christmas trees, and this snowflake I designed, brand new for this year, kind of a shape of my own design, that I just kind of made using some stars and polygonal tools in Adobe Illustrator. I won't bore you with the details, but turned out even better than I could have imagined. The hard part, of course, was balancing all these elements. You got the big red and white peppermint thing, the Christmas trees. There's even a little tiny sleigh that I have. Actually, the original graphic isn't so tiny, but the graphic on the logo is the sleigh coming off the T in Christmas. Just another fun, playful touch that I haven't really experimented with. The only time I ever used the sleigh was in the Christmas 2011 logo, and that didn't really go particularly well. But this one I really like, and everything kind of just complements itself nicely. And it was tough because of that to come up with good colors. Because you got, the green of the Christmas trees, the white of the snowflakes, the red and white of the peppermint, the red from the sleigh. It's like everything was kind of clashing together. So the tough part was, and it really was tough, coming up with the color of this logo. I even tried like a teal blue at one point. It just didn't really look right, although it didn't look terrible. I tried like a dark green, but then you kind of lose the Christmas trees in it. You try a red, you kind of lose some of the reds, so it had to be kind of a blue, but I didn't want to just do like a dark blue, like a royal blue. I wanted to do sort of like a lighter blue. It's kind of hard to tell in the printed version. It does look like a really dark blue, but on screen, at least on my computer, hopefully in the video it comes out this way. On screen, it's like a lighter blue. It's actually a gradient from a darker blue to a lighter blue. But that sounds simple, but this went through many changes, and it was like really frustrating how I could see the color in my head, but I couldn't quite come up with it. Like a color that wasn't just extreme blue or sky blue, but it was just kind of an in-the-middle blue that went to a lighter blue and kind of created this nice little like blur effect on the logo. Like, it was really tough to get to that point. And when I finally did, it was that much more satisfying. And then the white border, of course, I really like, kind of draws your eye into the inner part of the logo, which is where all the action's happening. And much like Christmas itself, like I said, there's like kind of a chaotic feeling here, but it's also just very very calm too. You know, you got the peppermint, you got the snowflake, just everything kind of working in unison, color-wise, and then even just compositionally, just where everything is placed. This wasn't easy, I gotta say. Like, I juggled these things around a lot. I had the peppermint on the top, I had the snowflake kind of in the middle, I had all this different stuff that just didn't look right. The Christmas font, of course, is very important to me. I've used a cursive font in the past. This is a slightly different cursive font. It's a little more stylized, which helped me with the whole, like, having the sleigh thing on it. That was actually one of my criteria for my font, is that it had, like, a T or even an I that had, like, more of a slope to it so that I could do something playful like that. Because I'm not, you know, against doing things like that. I know in the past, I don't think I've ever really touched the text, because I've always kind of had this thing, like, there's certain parts of logos you don't mess with or you don't touch. But I mean, for Christmas and for just kind of the sake of being playful, I will occasionally experiment with stuff like having, you know, display elements on the text. I mean, it's probably a graphic design no-no, but I have done it in the past. I've, you know, twisted the letters or done something clever here and there. I mean, again, I'm not going to go nuts with it, but I thought for this logo it really worked. The Christmas trees, of course, I wanted them to be a focal point. I like them being at the top. Kind of gives it sort of a, like a plaque feel, like, you know, like the official Christmas plaque. Like, I don't know. This logo is really fun. As always, and we'll see it later this month, you'll be able to see this logo displayed on Christmas Central, which I'm looking at right now. You'll be able to see it on the top shelf, proudly displayed underneath lights, just, you know, representing what is going to be, what is sure to be, a wonderful season, Christmas 2017, closer than we think, a little over a month away. And obviously I'm very excited. There's a lot of stuff going on just today alone, but I really thought it was important to stop for a moment, show off this logo, give it the love it deserves. It is one of my favorite Christmas logos that I've ever made. When I first finished it and really finished it, it was like, whew. I really do love this logo. I hope you guys like it too. We'll be seeing a lot more of it in the month or so to come. Christmas 2017 getting underway here. Feels more real, I gotta say. When I actually changed this logo over from the 16 logo to the 17 logo, it was like, alright, back to business. So, hopefully you all have a great Christmas season. Happy Thanksgiving next week. And I will continue to have some Christmas videos out in the weeks to come. Enjoy this time. I know I say it all the time, but it doesn't last as long as we think. And when it's gone, it's gone. So, really enjoy it. Christmas 2017, a new logo for a new era. We will see you in the next video.